So I'm going to switch the camera to the front camera so that we can all see what I am doing. Okay. So I already went ahead to fold the fabric into 4 places. I folded it into 4, like this. This part is 46 when I folded it. The length of the gown is 39. So I'll just go ahead and measure 39. Remember, I'm going to take out 5 inches because it's an off shoulder. So I'll mark 40 along with my sewing allowances. So this is where I have it at this point. So from that point, I'll just extend it down as a straight line. Because it's an off shoulder, so I'm marking the shoulder, which is something around 13 minus 2 inches. So that will give me 6 inches, right? So about 0.5. So at that point, I'll come down by 2.5 inch for my armpit line. So at that point, I'll mark at this point. I'll go ahead and mark my bust divided by 4, which is 88 divided by 4. Can do 2 now. 2 is fine. So divide by 4. The boss divided by 4 is 9.5. Oh my. So I just realized that on that point I have exactly 9.5 with no sewing allowance. So I'm going to use another measurement to mark this. Okay. Stay with me while I get the measurements. Okay, so I'm going to use 36 instead for the length. So I'll do 37.5 as the overall length. It's here. From here I'll mark a straight line. From that point I'll come down by 2.5 inch and also mark a straight line. Then of course mark my 6.5 inches here and mark a straight line as well. Then at this point I'll mark the bust divided by 4, which is 9.5. Then I'll mark 1.5 inch sewing allowance, and this is what I have. So from here I'll just connect it like this into here. So all of this will be the down length. So this is what I'm going to have. So from here I'll just come. That's right. What is going up here? 32.5 is what I'll measure in the middle. 32.5. And the extreme. 32.5. And at the very end, 32.5. Then I'll connect all the lines together. Okay? I'll go ahead and cut. So I have 0.5 inch for sewing allowance. I'm not going to add, so I'm just going to put it on this one. So I'll go ahead and slit here. top length is 17 inches. So I'm going to mark where the pocket will be starting. The pocket will start exactly at 17 inches. Let's start. Divided by 4 is 42 divided by 4 is 11.5. I'm going to show us 2 ways to cut this down. So the second way is what we are making right now. Okay, welcome. What's your name again? Alex.
That's it. Ma, tell my mind.
Me, I've not changed my mind. Allow me to change my mind too. They are fine. They are better. Sorry about yesterday, my dear. I would have called you. You skipped my mind. Sit on myself. Show me now. This one is good for your body size. Yeah, it went a little bit after the lap. Do you get? Go back to that video again. You see, down to this point is fitted. Just here. So after what you have there, you mark exactly what you have here at your hem. And dress straight line. That's all. Please join them. We'll have a class soon. So this is the second method on how to cut this. Though this is highly preferred, if you ask me. This is a more preferable method if you ask me. Nothing? Ask. So 30. So I'm going to extend this one again. That's me. Okay, so I just say let me place this properly so that we can all see what we are doing. Okay, so this is what we have here. So the up part is going to be this one.
Sorry. Oh, please. Is high waist now?
Yes, it's high waist. Measure from this your waistline.
Minus 2.
Still minus your band. 1.5 is okay for your band. So because the gown length is 39, we're going to use 40 to mark it. So I'll still mark it here by my -5. Oh no, let's go to -6. -6. 40 -6. Then I'll roll a straight line at that point. Yeah. No, that's all. And this point is not so from 5 here, from that one. 2.5 inches. 4. Calculate your armhole depth. Then let's go for something now use calculator. So armhole depth, the armhole depth is 43. That's the bust. So the armhole depth is 38 divided by 6 plus 1.5. 7.8. So you minus 6. 7.8 will give you just 2 inches. Okay? That means we're going to make it just 2 inches. Plus 1.5 inch allowance. So at this point, we are going to just make use of 16 or 18 inches here. So we'll use everything that I have there. Connect it all the way down. At this point, we'll come up by 1.5 inch and blend it. That's what we have there. So here, I'll still minus and mark my half length. Half length is 17. So from that 17 point, we'll mark our pocket. Pocket depth is 8 inches. This is the shape of our pocket. That's the shape of our pocket. So I'll go ahead and cut. This time, you don't have me. Okay, so I'll also add half inches here. Then here, lay on hook off. This is what we have. So we're now going to open it up. We use our bias tape. Use our bias tape on one here. So put half inch in, quarter inch in, half inch in. Okay, for here. Then here we'll just use our bias tape and turn here and turn here. Then we'll shape the two sides and turn here, and that is it. And we are done with the outfit. And we are done. So, which method are you guys going to use? If you use this, you are definitely going to come up with a bigger flea. So you can see, a very big flea at that. Very big flea. If you use this method. If you use this, you're going to come up with a more smaller flea than the other one. So because I feel like this flea came out really big, I'm going to go ahead and reduce something from this flea. I feel like this flea came out very, very big, way bigger than expected. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this place to be 18 inches, the same way I did to the other one. Or I can just use 20. All that we are cutting off, that's all that we are wasting. So from here, we'll just connect it to the straight line to here. And forgot to add the pocket. It should have been here like this. That would have been the pocket. So I'll just cut the pocket at once. I'll know how I'll join. I'll cut it off, but I'll join it back. I'll know how I'll join it back. Please, when you are doing yours, don't add. Remember to add your pockets. Length will be 8 inches. Okay, so this is what we have. Now you're done. Thank you very much for watching our session today. We are going to see you in our next video. Bye. Okay, so Sam Taco, I'm cutting an A-cut gown. I'm cutting an A-cut gown. You're going to see the picture on the thumbnail when I end this live session. Yeah, Lina Hub. I'm currently in River State. Okay. Alright, so if you have any question, remember to drop it at the comment section. I'm going to attend to all the questions. If you have any question at all, drop it at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching our session today. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.